We're going live with the first map, the second map of the day between Acta and Verba Beyond Possible. It's Asian already. The bomb has been planted on the A side. And let's see Matrix with a nice double kill, a triple for him to find all the players of Beyond Possible. And this is going to be, it was a B side, sorry, not the A side. And the first round for Acta and Verba. Raftu, we saw find two beautiful kills on mid to open up the round, but Matrix with an insane hold to find 4 in the round and secure number 1 for Acta. And the player that we should keep an eye on is definitely Jeko. He had a massive game last time when they won. Beyond Possible definitely considered one of the top teams so far in the tournament, and we see the pace of the game is so fast out of Beyond Possible. They will secure the A side. Usually what you will see from the CT players is a hold 1-4, one person on A side, 4 people on B, or at least having 1 mid and 3 on B. But as I'm saying this, Rafter with a nice headshot and a 2 versus 2 situation. Can the T player hold? Seems like the answer is yes. A beautiful double headshot by Raftu. 5 kills for him. And Beyond Possible equalized the scoreline after losing the pistol. Beautiful play by the T. You saw how he punished the aggression coming out of the CT player and then managed to hold A side with some beautiful kills. And we have to mention the stakes here. Both teams won last week. Beyond Possible with a dominant win on Asian 16-3. Acta on Verba also with a great win to find themselves in a position where both teams are fighting for a chance to qualify to the next round of A1 Gaming League. And as I'm saying this, Jeko holds Donut, but Rafter would immediately punish him. Psycho already on the A side takes one. And that's the A side open, especially after Matrix falls down to Viltrix. When we go down, a solid second round coming out of Beyond Possible. On the T side, we have to mention that Asian as a map allows for the Ts to nicely use their utility. A lot of interesting flashes can come out, especially from yard position. And a positive is that for the Ts at least, they can easily enter the A side, especially if they're winning all their duels. As we see, Psycho closes the round with a nice kill onto Wake Robin. And my point was that as a T player on Asian, it's quite easy normally to enter the A side. The tough part comes after you get the plant, as usually the CTs will be holding through Donut, especially if they win mid control. It gets quite tough for the terrorists, but so far this has not been the case. Jeko, the player that plays from Donut and mid, last time he was extremely dominant on Asian itself. He was playing from red, he was playing from Cubby, he was winning his duels. But we see a quick trade of kills. Rafto with a nice triple. And only Wake Robin, the last man standing in this round for the CTs. He's trying to find something, but timing is not on his position. Rocking, he's waiting for him. Has a good idea where the last CT player is, but once again, for Beyond Possible, the bomb will go down. They will build this economy. And let's see. 3-1 so far in favor of Beyond Possible. They managed to stabilize the game, and here you see Rafto with a great spray, found 3 kills, and then closed the round with a 4th. So far, so good for Beyond Possible's player. You see 11 kills for Rafto in just 4 rounds. This is absolutely massive. Definitely the player to watch in this game. The question now for Acta on Verba, what can they change? We see that so far no mid control is coming. Jeko decided to go to the B side, Meanwhile, you see Snow and Matrix still haven't pushed Donut. Will do so now, and they should start to realize that it will potentially be a big hit. Cave control for Beyond Possible, which can open the side, especially after Dodo goes down. And now this has to be the play. Viltrix finds Matrix. But will they decide to rotate? Seems like yes. Psycho will be left alone from the cave. Snow will try and hold the A side, but with a pistol will be quite difficult. Yes, he has the Deagle. He can potentially do a lot of damage, but we see Psycho and Rocking extremely solid on the kills. And Jekko cannot find much more than just die. A Ford for Beyond Possible. And our analyst said that it will be a tough game for Acta on Verba. Yes, they have a player like Jekko who is quite experienced, but on the other side, you have Spellen, a really well-known player on the Bulgarian scene with a lot of experience. We have Raftu, a great individual who's showing up today, ready to rock and roll. We have Viltres, Psycho, and Rocking. Solid performances throughout last week. And we see Rake Robin now with some aggression. We'll take down Raftu with him. In a 4 versus 4 situation, Psycho is down to 34 HP. And a potentially good looking round so far for Acta on Verba. Finally deciding to go for the aggressive play. Yes, Wake Robin went down, but still takes one with him. And I feel like in the state of the game so far, trading 1-for-1 actually favors the CTs. Jekko is holding through red, will be smoked out, which forces him to a safer position and allows the T's to take mid control. Now, this is one of the flashes that I was talking about. One of the best things from Asian City side, T side, is exactly this, that you can actually use the space to allow your teammates to pop up whenever you use flash. Now, Jekko in an important position finds the first one, will be taken down by Spellen, and the bomb will go down. Matrix and Dodo in a 2 versus 2 situation against Spellen and Psycho. A slow start for Dodo, who still doesn't have kills on his name. Matrix will deal some damage, but still both T players are alive. Let's see, Matrix finds the one on Psycho, and it's all on Spellen from Donut. He will be smoked out. Let's see if they will stick the... Oh, he's so close. He dealt so much damage. Finds Dodo. Now actually the defuse is sticked, but Spellen extremely solid through the smoke. Finds 2 and secures a 5th for Beyond Possible. A decent chance here for Acta on Verba. We saw Matrix coming out with an important kill, but Spellen extremely solid through the smoke. He had a small gap to work with, had a good idea and understanding of where the defusing CT player would be. And they do not allow for Acta on Verba to take much more than single kills. A difficult beginning for Acta on Verba on their defense. They have to bounce back. They have to find something. It will be quite hard to do so in this round. Some semi-armors and 1 MP7 to work with. 3 Deagles, 1 P250, and already Beyond Possible on the A side will convert. Spellen with a nice headshot onto the Matrix. And Wake Robin actually finds a nice headshot onto Rocking. Spellen solid there. Rafto helps him out with a double. And Jekko once again has to do something. Will he go for the clutch? He has a chance, even though they know where he is. He's smoked out, left on 10 HP. And I don't think he can do much more than just saving this AK for the next round in an armor as well. And it keeps getting harder and harder for Acta on Verba. An interesting decision to go for Asian. Yes, they won their map last week exactly on Asian, but Beyond Possible did the same. And especially with the names that are on this side, it's quite difficult to have a great impact, especially when Rafto is showing up. 14 kills so far for him. He's also supported by his teammates. Meanwhile, once again, I'm mentioning this, a slow start for Dodo. Still to find a kill. Now with the AWP, can he have some impact? That's the big question. Psycho not afraid to go on mid. A beautiful flash to support him. So far, 3 kills going over in favor of the T's. And Snow and Dodo have to somehow hold. It will be Snow on the A side. He is getting surrounded. He still has no idea that the T's are there and will go down, rocking with a good headshot, and Viltrex will shut down the last remaining City player 7-1. The tendency to see the scoreline in A1 Gaming League continues. And BeyondPossible showing why they're considered the favorites in this phase of the tournament. Now, the situation economically is bad. It's bad for the police. You see that Dzeko is the only man to have a decent weapon. The M4 coming out of him, the rest relegated to only pistols. 2 smokes and a flash to work with on the side of the CT players. Whereas Spellen and company have all the weaponry needed to take an 8 for them. If there is a player that can step up, that's Dzeko. But let's see if he will get a chance. But saying this, no, with a decent headshot. Dzeko takes one with him, but it's immediately traded in a 3 versus 3 situation. Let's see now, Raf2 has an idea of where Wake Robin is. Meanwhile, Dodo and Matrix actually get a kill, and this puts Raf2 in a 1 versus 2 situation. Shuts down Wake Robin, and suddenly Matrix in a good position. He knows where the last T player is, but the question is, does he have enough time? Can he outplay him? So far, Raf2 playing this immediately, really patiently, and Matrix will back. He decides to not go for the defuse and instead save the AK. Interesting decision considering the situation in which they are. Yes, the bomb exploded. They will get the money bonus. So this AK could potentially turn out to be effective in the next round. But BeyondPossible continue with their dominance. It looks like a quick map if Acta and Verba do not find this important round. On Asian, which is considered a heavily city-sided map, to be losing 1-8 is quite difficult to come up. But let's see, they didn't find the timing onto Snow. Snow is in a really good position, but he has no idea that he's being flanked there by Rocking. And once again, the A side is completely open. The bomb will go down, and Acta and Verba simply do not have a response. They're just not aware, and Spellen, however, knows from where the CTs are gonna come from. Yes, Matrix takes down Raf2, but a man advantage for the T players. And you see how difficult it is for the CTs to properly construct their defense. They do not fight for mid control. They do not play aggressively. And BeyondPossible properly using the ground they're given. Dzeko and Matrix now will have to save their weapons. Yes, Matrix will take down another kill in this round, but still 9th for BeyondPossible. Money is good on the side of the terrorists, but a tough situation. You saw how Snow got a really beautiful timing there, but was still punished on the rotation by the terrorists. They check every angle. And what I want to see from BeyondPossible is more aggression. Meanwhile, for Acta and Verba, they need to fight. They need to start winning this mid control. They need to start controlling this part of the map, because if they give it to BeyondPossible, then we see how the map is suddenly broken down into 2-3 pieces, and it gets really hard for the CTs to build a proper defense. Now, as I'm saying this, Rafter will go down, Dodo as well, in a 4 versus 4 situation. Dzeko goes down on mid, and once again, this allows for BeyondPossible to split the map. You see how difficult it is. Matrix has to pull up a long rotation, and it's all on Snow to hold the side. He does so for now, will kill Saiku. Bomb is still not planted. Viltrex looks but doesn't find anything. As I'm saying this, he takes a nice headshot actually on Matrix. And Spellin, oh, what a kill. What a kill by Spellin. He's here to play. They are hungry. They are hungry for more, and they know where Snow is. Whoever Spellin goes down, and Snow, will he go and try to clutch this one? He's down to 35 HP, has an armor, has one incendiary and a flash. But the Viltrex patiently holding, and once again the CT player decides to go back. He does not go for the clutch and has to save. This is extremely solid. BeyondPossible simply do not allow for Acta and Verba to enter any of the sides. BeyondPossible, they go for mid control, they win their duels. They go for A control, they win their duels. Beautiful usage of the utility, beautiful usage of the ground given to them. And this game starts to slip away from Acta and Verba. What can the CTs do? They're running out of options, and it's not looking good. It is not looking good, especially when BeyondPossible are holding their own. Now Matrix in cubby position. He finds two. That's a great opening for them. Jeko will add one, but Raftu and Psycho trading. Wake Robin there with a kill through the smoke, and suddenly Viltrex in a 1 versus 3 situation. He has the A side, but doesn't have the bomb. Bomb is dropped on mid, and he has to clutch. Can we see the surprising 1 versus 3? That's the big question. He still has a lot of time, a minute to play with. No more utility, which means that he will have to go for the duels. It is definitely not impossible. We've seen in the last map several clutches. Yes, it was on Inferno, but still Ancient gives a lot of grounds to the players, and he spots the first player. Will go for the fight and takes down Dodo. Now the question is, will he take down Snow? No, he will not. Second round going over to Acta and Verba. Finally, some sign of life coming out from the CTs. It was getting desperate for them. It still is. They're 8 rounds done. On their CT side, it will be extremely hard to have an impact on the T side, especially when you're playing against such a team. Again, aggression coming out of Psycho. He's not wasting any time. 15 seconds already in the round, and he got mid control. We see 2 players of BeyondPossible already entering red. Viltrex will go probably through construction. Spellin is on doors, and they can split the map. 2 players on the B side for Acta and Verba, 3 on A. And Rocking loses his duel. Spellin is there. Will also go down after taking down Wake Robin. Rafter with a kill. And that's a 2 versus 3 situation in favor of BeyondPossible. They will plant the bomb on B. And Jeko and Snow once again having to pull magic out of their sleeve, because this does not look good. But as I'm saying this, Jeko actually with a kill against Psycho. A 2 versus 2 situation. It looked interesting, and now they have a chance. Let's see if Viltrex can land his shots. They're using their time. They have a kid, actually a 2, but Viltrex and Raftu will hold the B side. Double kill for BeyondPossible, and that's 11th on the board. Difficult. It's quite difficult for Acta and Verba to win this from this position. Down 2-11. They cannot win their duels. It's quite hard in this post-plant phase for them to enter the side. Now some mid-aggression and also construction aggression. And we see it pays off. Jeko with a kill onto Spellin. A man advantage for the CTs. This can turn out to be promising. One person which is Snow holding the A side. Jeko still on mid. We'll rotate to B. And this duel was really important. Rafto with a kill onto Dolo. And now this changes the things. Matrix now holds Cave. Let's see if he can find more. The stream lagged, which is unfortunate. Oh, now we see the picture rocking with a kill onto Matrix. In a 3 versus 3 situation. 2 CTs on B side. It's Wake, Robin, and Jeko. But I think BeyondPossible have a good understanding of where the CTs might be. They should know. They will go through mid. And the question is, how much information will BeyondPossible acquire? Seems like they have a good understanding and will head the A side instead. It's all on Snow to win some time and hold the ground for his teammates. So far, he is hiding in tempo. Will he pick? Yes, he will, and will be immediately punished by rocking. Wake, Robin, and Jeko will try to pull out the miracle, because this will likely be a 12th for BeyondPossible. It is lagging the stream once again, unfortunately. So I'm saying this. Jeko will go down, and Wake Robin, I don't think he can pull anything. It will be extremely difficult for him. He has to save the AK for the last round, because otherwise they will have no money in the bank. You see, he only has 100 in the bank. After finding the skill onto Viltrex, will add 300, but still, the economy is really, really bad for Acta on Verba. Oh, a nice kill onto Saiku to make this round at least a little bit more expensive for the Ds, but as you can see, they have a lot of money in the bank, especially after winning so many rounds in a row. Last round of this half, a scrappy buy coming out of the CTs. 1 scout, 1 FAMAS, 1 AK, 1 M4, and our favorite automatic weapon. Let's see now. Matrix decides to go for an interesting aggressive play through mid smoke. Hasn't decided to go out still. Dodo holding through Ninja. Now the question, who's gonna win the timing? Would it be Matrix? Or would it be the T player, which is Raftu, the best performing person on BeyondPossible's team so far? Oh, Matrix went for the shots but didn't find anything. Will re-peek and find the kill onto Raftu. But this opens up the A side for BeyondPossible. And as I'm saying this, Snow with a good FAMAS kill through the smoke. And a 1-man advantage for the CT. Psycho, however, fast on the aggressive play. Spellin with a kill with this AWP. Psycho with a double. And things fell apart for Acta on Verba. Bomb will go down. And Snow once again left alone to clutch this. Spellin, however, will punish him. And 13th on board for Acta on Verba. For BeyondPossible. 13-2 in their favor. And it's looking desperate on the side of Acta on Verba. It's quite difficult to say something positive when you're trailing so far behind. But what we would like to see from Acta on Verba is just go for some more aggressive plays. And maybe pick some more rounds, because this is definitely looking desperate for them. Yes, they're playing against one of the best teams in the tournament. They're getting absolutely destroyed. But if they can just stabilize a tiny bit, find some more rounds just for confidence. And remember that losing this game does not mean going out of the tournament. They will still have at least 2 more matches to play. So it's not the end of the world for Acta on Verba. Now, for what play are they gonna go for? Seems like for now Dodo will aggress through Cave. Will lose his second duel but wins the first one. Jeko will go down. And Wake Robin tries to find something together with Snow. They will do so. Rocking falls down. They have to be careful. They will plant the bomb, but a fast initiative coming out of BeyondPossible as a response. And now Snow and Matrix against Viltrex. The CT player has to clutch. We'll go for the dual Berettas. Can he find a kill? That's the big question. The T's are aggressing. Viltrex takes a lot of damage down to only 21 HP. He doesn't have a kit. And I don't think he will be able to pull this one. Not especially after Snow picks him. And a third round for Acta on Verba. This is what I wanted to see. I really wanted to see them winning this round. Starting well on the second half and just pulling some rounds. Getting some rounds. Stabilizing their play. And theoretically, now they should win this one as well. We see Wake Robin, Snow with the AKs, Jeko, Matrix, and Dodo with Galils and some utility. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have actually a small force spike coming out of Spellin and Raftu. Raftu with aggression through construction and cave. But we'll go back. Didn't spot anyone. Still with an aggressive position in cave. However, we see that Acta on Verba plays a really calm round. They will enter through mid. They will likely look to split the map. Spellin with a nice smoke to win some time. He looks to play around the smoke. Has the MP7, the force buy that we mentioned earlier. And a full armor. Psycho is looking through red. However, Acta on Verba seems like they will go for the B play. From the information given, especially look at where Spellin is. He's all the way through mid. They should know. Now they should know, especially after Raftu goes down. Let's see if Viltrex can find something. He will look for the kill. Spellin assists him. And 3 kills going in favor of the CTs. However, Matrix with a nice double kill to put his team in a 2 versus 2 situation. Spellin trades Matrix. And will leave himself one-on-one against Dodo. No time for Dodo to go to the A side. He has to plant the bomb. He looks for the duel, but now forced to plant the bomb. And I think he has a good understanding from where Spellin comes. And yes, he does. Wins the duel. Acta on Verba with a 4. He was close. A nice try coming out of BeyondPossible. But still Dodo. Solid for his team. Delivers. And a 4th for Acta on Verba. The trend continues. They stabilize their play. Pick themselves up. And some nice rounds. Oh, that's actually a mid push coming out of BeyondPossible. They also find a kill, but will be facing a tough challenge. And as I'm saying this, Dodo with a quick double. Snow and Jeko add 2 more. And it's only Spellin to try and do something in this round. And this is what we wanted to see from Acta on Verba. Yes, it was looking bad for them, but now after winning the first pistol, it came quite close in the last round. But Dodo managed to win the clutch. And now slowly but surely they're starting to build their economy. Once again, they will take the bonus out of the planted bomb. Spellin is looking for a weapon to save in this round. He will take the glow. But still some life out of Acta on Verba. It will be interesting to see whether they can find anything more. As in the next round we expect a full buy coming out of BeyondPossible. And we know how deadly they can be when given space, when given enough weaponry. But a small hope for Acta on Verba. As I mentioned in the last round, you see a buy coming out of the CTs. Full armors on 4 of the players with 1 semi-armor. 0 enforce, 1 Galil for Spellin. And a quick pace coming out of Acta on Verba. Let's see if it can Bay, yes it does. Wake Robin with an opening kill onto Psycho. Spellen would trade Robin, but falls down to Dodo the God. And now Virtrex in a really important position will take the duel against Jeko and win it. A 3 versus 3. And the question is, can the T's respond? For now, no. It's Viltrex once again with the aggressive play. A double so far for him. And Matrix and Dodo, they have to find something. They have to find something, but this is extremely difficult, especially when Rocking is solid with his shots. Rafto has a great understanding of where the last T player is, and that's 14 for Beyond Possible. This is what I was saying. Give those guys weapons, and they will deliver. Not afraid to take the duels, not afraid from the bullets coming out of the enemies. And now it's a do or die for Acta on Verba. If they even want to have somewhat of a chance, they have to win this buy. You see, the economy is not looking good for them. They managed to buy only 2 AKs and surround those with Diggles and Tech Nice. And this will be a B rush, but it does not pay off. Rocking with a quick triple. Raftu is there together with Psycho to close out the round, 15-5. And I think, unfortunately, the game is over for Acta on Verba. No money on their side. They will be forced to play only with pistols. Meanwhile, on the other side, for Beyond Possible, everything looks more than good. Spellen with 17 kills. Raftu with 23. Everyone on the CT side with double digits. Meanwhile, the situation for Acta on Verba looks far, far from good. Matrix, the only player with 20 kills. And Dodo still on 8. Raftu will take down Wake Robin, but Snow with a beautiful headshot to kill Viltrex. Jeko finds one. Matrix helps there. And now a promising round for Acta on Verba. They found their way towards the A side. And Rocking and Spellen have to pull out the 2 versus 3 if they want to close the game right here. But it seems like this will not be the case. Jeko with a nice double headshot to close the round. And at least make it towards the next round. Now, Beyond Possible still have money. As you can see, a lot of utility, nice weaponry coming out. But if Acta on Verba wins this, it will likely guarantee the next one as well, as the CTs will not have money. But as I'm saying this, look at where Psycho is. He's so aggressive, Rocking as well, pushing towards T doors. But the terrorists are far, far away, hidden towards Yard. We see Jeko and Snow actually holding behind T doors. They expected the CT aggression, but the question is, how much information do they have? How much control will they be able to acquire? Because we see the positions of the CTs on the minimap. We see that Spellen is aggressive on mid. We see that Rafto is in a good position, Rocking as well. They will find 2. Matrix and Wake Robin trade immediately. And suddenly bullets fly left and right, and that's a 1 versus 2 situation. Everyone goes down, and it's all on Wake Robin to try and hold. He will plant the bomb at least, but he's down to 28 HP. What can he do? He has some utility, but it will be a really difficult task to pull something. Viltrex and Psycho, they both come out of cave, but Wake Robin, he's on the rotation. If he only goes through cave, which he will do, he can catch the timing. But I'm not really sure whether they're gonna stick the plant. Oh, this can be huge. This can actually be huge. I don't know if they will expect him to come out of cave. Let's see. It's lagging. The stream is lagging, but Viltrex will take him down. And he will secure the 16th. Beyond Possible. Once again with a solid win on Ancient to pull a 2-0 in the tournament so far.